Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you all doing this evening? Great, I hope. Well, have you ever pondered why an accelerated student should partake in an externship program? Well, today I will be talking to you about the benefits of ECPI Medical Assistant Externship Program. And going forward, medical assistant will also be referred to as MA. Now, currently, I am a medical assistant student of the ECPI Medical Institute at Manassas, Virginia. A degree in medical assistant trains students in assisting physicians or other medical providers in clinical and administrative procedures. And I got interested in this medical career through a personal experience of mine. Like 16 years ago, I was diagnosed with a non-malignant brain tumor, and since then I have had 7 surgeries, and I pray that I don't have any more. But actually, within this program, I have had people dedicate their time to me, as I would say. I'm talking about physicians, nurses, anesthesiologists, and even personal volunteers. And because of that, I decided that, you know what, it is time for me to give back to the community, just to be able to help people as well. And the next thing I'm going to do is define what exactly an externship is. An externship is an opportunity for a student to engage in practice-based learning by actively participating in a field of interest. It is very similar to internship, but has short duration, it is less extensive, and the student may or may not be awarded credit. At ECPI Medical Institute, the externship program takes 180 hours and approximately 15 weeks, and 4 credits are awarded to the student. Now, one of the benefits obtained from the ECPI MA externship is gaining self-confidence to perform related medical duties at medical offices. Now, I know the next thing that you want to ask me is, okay, what is this about this program? And I will be telling you in the body. In addition to the regular coursework, medical assistants, MA students are also expected to complete theoretical and laboratory classes before they can start the externship program. Some of the courses that needs to be completed are medical terminology, pathophysiology, patient intake, medical office administration, and so on. Now, what the externship program does is to bring together the learning and practice acquired through coursework by practical application in the workplace. The program evaluates student skills and knowledge while working with patients and colleagues in a real-life medical environment. Now, I've always wondered in this accelerated program, as we discussed earlier, will I be able to know what I'm doing when I get out there so that I will not hurt a patient? And I know you also want to know, okay, now I know that I need to complete my course, I need to complete my labs. What exactly are the types of job available? How do I get into the program? And how am I graded? Good question. Now, the externship program is coordinated by the Career Services Department at ECPI. After the student completes the coursework, the Career Service Department and the department head will contact the students to let the student know that it is time to start the externship program. At the same time, the student is also aware that, okay, my classes are ended and I should be able to start my program at the moment. There are different types of positions that offer to the student. We're talking about positions such as gynecology practice, pediatrician, internal medicine, gastrointestinal clinics, and so on. As mentioned earlier, the student is made aware of positions available, and there are forms that need to be completed by the student and also completed by the employer. Now, to those who are watching me out there, depending on how school operates, a student may be eligible to receive academic credit for externship. At ECPI, as mentioned earlier, 4 credits are awarded to the student. Now, the supervisor monitors the program by contacting the employer and the students. The supervisor also has procedures to follow in terms of what exactly is graded. Now, you want to know how is this MA student graded? Two parts. Number one, employer evaluation of the duties performed directly related to the student's program of study. And number two, the student's performance after writing a report and giving a speech about what was learned. And the benefit of this to the student is a retentive memory. It helps the student to be able to retain what has been learned. After the conclusion of the externship program, there are benefits from this program. And the benefits relate to students, educators, and employers. And these are the following benefits. Number one, externships open communications between educators, students, and employers and foster continuing beneficial relationship. Number two, this knowledge prepares students for confident transition from school to career, which alleviates that pondering on how am I going to survive in reality, because now it is time for me to shine. Externships can lead to opportunities after students complete their studies. They can help pre-graduates get their foot in the door for a possible job opening, or even make them better candidates for aggressive opportunities. Other benefits that are obtained from this externship program: educators acquire direct knowledge of today's workplace and career requirements. Educators also use this acquired knowledge to design curriculum and teaching strategies to reflect actual skill requirements. Employers have a chance to let educators know what skills are necessary in workplace and industries. And also, externs can provide expertise, and what we mean by expertise is like a natural talent added to what they have learned to assist the organization with specific projects such as charitable programs. Employers gain an outside point of view from an extern that brings new ideas to the organization. And all these benefits are they are so great and wonderful that everybody is able to benefit from the program. In conclusion, by the time we combine all the information that I provided to you earlier, students are able to alleviate that fear of medical errors while taking care of patients, which is the most important thing for a student transitioning into reality. Now, I hope that I've explained the benefits of the Medical Assistant Extension Program to you. And if you have additional questions, please contact the ECPI School Advisor for more information about the program. And I would like to throw to the audience, do you guys have any questions for me to answer? At this point, I will say thank you all for listening to my speech and have a good night.